Ladies and gentlemen, welcome. I welcome you to our weather forecast. My name is Super Luigi 16, and this is my pal McDonald Spider. Say hello, McDonald Spider. Hey, pal, you're looking the wrong direction. Anyway, listen, I'm expecting clear blue skies and a hint of server showers consistently. And I mean consistently. Highly recommended for those who want to have cinematic breakdances in the rain. I know that's you. You can't hide it from me. Seriously. So, listen, today we're going to be discussing a few images. Amazing images, in fact. First images is of the town Petralis from an amazing trader named Ranger. It is said that it is available to those who wish to live there. All you have to do is ask. Ranger will assist you with further details. Next up is the Dome of the Muda. Muda, Muda, Muda! Yeah! Or whatever. But yes, this is a Dome of Mudas, where they discuss their amazing plans to keep the server afloat. Amazing, right? Now, my feed tells me that a strange monument has appeared in the spawn. It almost looks like a heart shape, a portal even. What was that? A portal to Pink Island? Wait, I believe someone's been there. I have some images here to show it. Whoa, this place is amazing. So this must be the Pink Island. Currently it will be available for Valentine's. I hope to see all you there for that. Now I'm going to be real with you guys. I honestly was shooting in the dark with how the weather was. So I'm going to change it now to my good friend Little Mondu to tell us more about the weather report in person. Not like me. Of course I'm in person, but she is going to be really out there with the tornadoes and the clouds and the flying the flying guard charms and whatever else is in the sky. So listen, hopefully she'll be all right. Okay. We'll clip to her. Will be available for Valentine's. I hope to see all you there for that. Now I'm going to be real with you guys. I honestly was shooting in the dark with how the weather was. So I'm going to change it now to my good friend Little Mondu to tell us more about the weather report in person. Not like me. Of course I'm in person, but she is going to be really out there with the tornadoes and the clouds and the flying the flying guard charms and whatever else is in the sky. So listen, hopefully she'll be all right. Okay. We'll clip to her.
Good morning, Hiteria Village! I'm back, Lil Mandu, your favorite weather woman. Wait, what is this over there? I've never seen this before. Wait, I'm kind of curious. Cameraman, I'll pay you that shit. Can we go? Please, please, please. Is that a yes? Okay, okay. Let's go. Well, that was quite interesting. Well, anyways, back to the weather. This week will be clear skies with barely any clouds, and maybe occasionally a giant ass Charizard. But be careful. Well, it seems like oh my god! 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 How am I saving you?
Good afternoon, evening, or morning, depending on when you're watching. My name is Toast, one of your water gym leaders here on the server, and hopefully the new long-term chef. Today we're going to start with something very simple. The simple bread. Now, if you have bread, you can cut it into slices of toast, which make it easy to add more toppings to. As simple as adding some glow berries or some chocolate or a fried egg even. So we're going to fry up an egg real quick for one of those.
Yo, hello.
And once we have the fried egg, we can just slap it on the toast here. And then you have egg on toast. Once I can... Hello, everyone. Evening, morning, or afternoon. My name is Toast, your water gym leader, or one of two. Today we're going to be talking about bread when it comes to meals. Bread is very versatile, easy to slice up, like such. And all you have to do is toast it, and you can add a variety of toppings, like honey, or even glow berries, or chocolate. And once we do such, you have a delicious snack to take on the road with you through your Pokemon adventures. And there's some for you. And there's some for you. Stay saturated and have a good time fighting all those Pokemon out there. Bye!
Hello, Hiteria Village Trainers! I'm Common, your event host, and also your undefeated Dark Gym leader. But enough of me gloating today. I welcome you back to my little segment on this news channel called Common's Pokemon Tips. And today I'm doing a personal tip with you about one of my favorite Pokemon, Sableye, who may or might not be on my gym team. But I bring this little gremlin on the show to teach y'all about a funny little ability called Prankster. So what Prankster does is when a Pokemon has this ability, it increases the priority of the status move when used by a Prankster Pokemon. Which, if you didn't understand what I just said, it's because not everyone is a Pokemon nerd like me. But what I just said means, let's say you have a Pokemon with Prankster, for example, Sableye. No bias at all. But let's say you have a Sableye with Prankster, and you go into battle versus a Garchomp. Sableye can use the status move Will-O-Wisp to hit the Garchomp before Garchomp can just fuck up Sableye with Earthquake. Because Will-O-Wisp burns the target, which halves the Pokemon's attack, dealing minimal damage to Sableye. Sableye was able to burn Garchomp before Garchomp could attack because Will-O-Wisp is a status move, which are moves that deal no damage to the target, but instead benefits you by increasing a certain stat, i.e. Swords Dance, or a move that hinders the opponent's Pokemon, i.e. Thunder Wave. So with prankster Pokemon like Sableye, you can use these moves before any Pokemon can attack. Well, almost all Pokemon. For example, Pokemon with priority moves, such as Aqua Jet from a Azumarill or a Quick Attack from a Tata, will not. The prankster, it would go before. It would go after. Before Sableye. And also another big. Shit, bro. We'll just cut this out. Yeah, we'll cut it out. Mhm. Mhm. All right. So I'm gonna go again. But prankster Pokemon's biggest weakness are dark types. Because if your prankster Pokemon ever gets put up against a dark type, then all status moves from your Pokemon will not work on the dark type. Because dark types are purely immune to prankster status moves. Meaning, if my Sableye got put up against a Tyranitar, then use Will-O-Wisp, it would not work on Tyranitar. Because with Tyranitar being a rock dark type. But with that and giving y'all some examples on how to counter a certain Pokemon team on my gym team, I'll be heading out. I'll see y'all next week. Peace. Holy shit, I stutter a lot.
Gather around, boys and girls. Let me tell you a tale of old Hiteria. Another day at my bug gym. Challengers challenge me left and right. facing the depths of the Durant Maze, from me facing the full power of the Gallisopod and Volcarona, from the heat to the water, I thought to myself, what would be a wonderful addition to under my ground of a home? And I thought, a hole. A very big hole. So, that's when I began my 41-day journey, where I dug a hole. See, the size of the gym was quite large, and the size of the hole was very large. I sat there for days between gym challengers just digging, and digging, and digging. People came by to check on my mentality, see if I was absolutely losing my mind. But I told them no, because it was revolutionary. It was the future of my village, of the village of Pine Hollow. Not only was planned for many things other than, as well as, and I quote, Fight Club, uh, berry, my extension and fully upgraded berry farms, and finally it was used for something spectacular. The Gym Leader Museum of Eterna. Boy, oh boy, you all missed out. That was quite the sight. Had a lovely dinner, dining, but I'm jumping too far ahead. There's a special little detail in this tale, rhyme intended. That's where I met a good old friend of mine. He just joined the server. He was a great admin. He became an admin, and he always teleported to check up on me the most out of everyone. Hung out with me and talked to me. A mere gym leader compared to his staff. A more man who didn't have much of an opinion, just a job. Always asking me, what can we do for this server? But the one line that made sure I remember him was, I'm an admin. You can trust me. And I did trust that man. But then my butthole grew 3 sizes that day. We're just gonna bleep that out. But that man was Jaydenz Epic, the current owner of this world. I don't know how he suddenly not changed in age, and I grew many years older, but I guess time's a bitch now, is it? So, but he stood by my side when he wasn't working on the server, and he dug with me. He even blew me up quite a number of times. He helped me dig that hole, that beautiful hole, and I kept digging where no one else would help. Millions upon millions of stone and dirt came out of that hole. And the battlefield, beautiful. It was just the mere effort and the gratitude I have towards that person. When you have that friend, make sure you never push him away, because you never know what kind of future it may hold for you. And it was such a great time. Remember like it was only yesterday. Except for that one part. But don't worry. Keep your friends close, your enemies closer, and your frenemies basically duct taped to your back. Dig a hole, my friends, because it's gonna be worth it. And that's the end of today's tales.
Yo, we locking up.
Oh, okay. I'll go ahead and wrap up here. Wait a minute. Is that... God, what is that? What was that? What does it mean? I gotta warn the others.